Have you been scrolling through your favorite anime website or H-Manga website and just thought to yourself, man, I'm tired of these casual animes. I want something more. I want some plot. Well, let me introduce you to Nozoki Anna. Oh yeah, little side note, this video was an inspiration of Giguk's video, so if you think it seems familiar or you think I'm stealing his content, I kinda am. But think of it as like a me reviewing the manga and responding because I saw the video. But also, I found this H-Manga from a guy called Snooze YouTube on Instagram, and before I found Giguk's video, so... Anyways, the H-Manga. So, Nozoki Anna. I don't know how much censoring I would do in this video, but better to be safe. Nozoki Anna is a manga about an art student, Tatsuko Kido, who moves to Tokyo, who is pursuing the arts of art, but then he discovers a hole in his apartment wall, which leads him to spy on his neighbor Imru Ikuno, who was doing some interesting things. Let's just say she was having some fun with a roast beef sandwich from Arby's. But after Imru found out that Kido was spying on her, Kido went to go to her apartment to go apologize to her, but when she opens the door to let him in, the famous slipping on air commences, and Kido gets a face full of some jelly-filled donuts. Would it be cream-filled because of... I don't know. And that's when Imru took some blackmail evidence of Kido all over her, and said something similar: if you don't want this to be around, let us do a daily schedule of one of us watching the other person through the hole, playing with our Subway sandwiches. Can you tell that I was hungry making the script? All this leads to a complex and voyeuristic romance between the two, and Kido was a player throughout the manga. He's not like other MCs that I know of. He actually does business with some roast beef sandwiches. I should stop with these sandwiches. He should work there if his art doesn't pop off. Oh, you thought I was talking about the actual RP place? And you know what's everyone's favorite setting in these type of animes? Say it with me now. Beach episode! I know there's one thing that was different from the H anime from the H manga is that in this specific scene, in a very enclosed space, the two main characters were together and Imru was playing DJ in the manga. But while in the anime, she was using Kido's mic stand as a source for her DJing. Just a little thing I noticed. I find it kind of funny that Kido get these relationships with these other characters and bring them back to his place, and then there's Imru on the other side of the wall just really enjoying her filet of fish from McDonald's that costs $8.89. Damn. Oh wait, no, that's for the meal. But when there's a chance that Kido and Imru get some screen time together, and when Imru tells Kido to make his move, you would think that they finally get used to each other after all this time. But nope! Imru got some more evidence, got some more 4K footage. The peeping role is still going on. Would you guys count this as NTR between the two? If you're coming from me and not from Giguk's video, and you want to read it to yourself, go ahead. I'ma try not to explain it that much, but this manga really messed me up mentally and emotionally. I don't know why, but I was really emotionally locked into the story. If we just cut out the BS incidents that happened of Imru doing selective things to get her way, but I guess it's how that gets the plot rolling and her character, but come on. That's the MC job. But it's a good story. You start to wonder what would happen next with the MC and Imru, and you just have your eyes glued to the screen. Besides all the weird shenanigans that happens in the story, deep down, there's some plot. Some bittersweet plot. You may think that they're not suited for each other, but the more you read through the chapters, you start to notice that they need one another. A two-faced girl that was traumatized from her past, and a guy who, whatever situation he's in, he's always have good morals, as Imru told him. Each chapter was edging me to know what's going to happen next. It had an ending that I liked and preferred, but I feel like things that led up to the ending hurted me a lot. Feelings from disappointment to hatred, a lot of twists that made me think about life, and just overall being in a chokehold throughout the manga. I feel like I learned something from this manga. Actually, no, I don't know what I learned from this, but I'm wondering, how does it feel to be in this situation? I kind of want to try this for myself. No, Alan, you can't! But think about it. Without the weird blackmail stuff, I mean, if you're into that, just imagine taking turns just playing water gun fights at the hole. But overall, I would say this is a pretty good drama H manga. I feel like this counts more of an ecchi anime because you barely see the parts, but also the drama really hits the spot of making you want to bawl your eyes out. My eyes were watering, but I feel like that's because they were glued to the screen for like 3 hours. But that's why that made me stay to the very end. We needed to know. This H manga makes you want to use boxes of tissues, but not in that type of way, but cleaning up your teary eyes. I said these words before with the other H mangas that I've read the past months. Thank you, Zokiana. If you guys made it this far into the video, thank you. Thank you guys for listening to me rant about this manga. It really was messing me up the past days that I finished reading, and I just want to let it out for you guys. What can I say? I appreciate good works like these. Some of them. The only reason why I'm doing this is because one, my 50 videos goal, but also I'm trying to experiment with some new content. I appreciate the people that still stick around to these videos even if I post like one video a month and they take like a 4-month break. I would make a video about the H mangas that I read in the past, but I'm not ready yet to tell you guys about those. If you want more of these types of reviews, let me know. Or if I get a chance to read another manga that messed me up, I'll probably eventually make another one of these anyways. I'm not like Giguk or any other manga reviewers, but I try to make my point while also trying to make it fun to watch. Well, that's all I have to talk about, I guess, and I guess I'll see you guys later.